Let's do it! Let's go live. How we doing, chat? Good to see you. Good to see you. Hello and good evening. Uncle Martin, how you doing? Smooth the DJ. We've got Steve in the house. How you doing? American Ninja over on Kick. Always good to see you, my friend. In fact, let me just remove. Move. Too many screens. Let me move you guys over there. That makes more sense. That makes more sense. It does. And let's also get the Prio screen up. Cool beans. I might actually shrink that down slightly so we can see. So we can see the stream avatars a little bit better. Let's push that all the way up there, shall we? Let's push that all the way up there. So let's rearrange some of these things. Right, let's turn on that. Let's turn on that. Let's turn on that as well. Cool. Happy days. Happy days. Guys, welcome to the Tombi channel with me, the host, Tombi, of course. And this is episode number 12 of the Sunday Spotlight, where we take a look at streamers, content creators, doesn't matter what platform, and we have a look at their stuff, what they're doing, and try and get their name spread. Because one of the things I've always found, probably the most difficult thing for any new streamer, is to get your stuff out there and get it watched. So this is an attempt from me to give back for some of the good fortune that I've had whilst streaming over the last year, to give back to other people and basically spread the love and get them recognized as well. So the idea is, let's have a look at people and see how they're doing. Cool. Happy days. Yes, I also put into chat, if you want to share streamer names and platforms into chat, feel free, and we'll go across and have a look at all of them. We're probably going to be playing for, doing this for an hour, because I've got to do some dinner and stuff in a bit. But I've also got another call with Lance over at the Outcast Creatives. I need to give him some technical advice. So we're going to do what we can with an hour and then go from there. Cool. So, as per normal, let's have a look and see what's going on. Right, let's sort out the size of the screen. What size is good? That's probably good. Let's have a look at some of the most recent ones. So, Major Zap. Let's have a look at Major Zap. Major Zap's actually live right now. So, he's currently got 311 subs. He's a really good friend of the channel. And a really good egg as well. Ex-military man. But he does do a lot for charity. So, definitely one of those guys that you really want to check out. Now, most people that's currently in chat, maybe not Snorty Puss, possibly. But definitely most people would have come across Major Zap through this channel, through Steel Legs channel, the likes of Dealbreaker, the likes of the Hump Day Chinwag on the Wednesday, because Major Zap's obviously been on there a couple of times. We're going to have to get him back on, because it feels like we need a little bit more Americans in there to come and balance out some of the tea-drinking Brits. But Major Zap's a good egg. He's currently heading towards his 500. He's 190-odd. Currently short. So this is Major Zap's link. Now he is live. I'll just put it on screen there. He is live and he's playing Once Human. I believe he's playing Once Human with Steel Leg and DB, yeah. I was talking to him earlier and his Streamlabs kept on telling me off. So I said, morning by the way, tired, been working, doing the garden, been flattening out the sub-base and base. Tomorrow I should be able to lay the artificial grass. And then Streamlabs told me off for posting a long message. I'm like, Streamlabs cookie e-peanut. Please refrain from spamming symbols. I'm like, yeah, his Streamlabs is telling him off at the minute, which is actually quite amusing. But he's a good egg. Unfortunately, he's ginger, but, slow. But we won't hold that against him. On it. And he's also American, which is a double.
Any takers?
No. He is a good egg. He is a good egg. Electric Goat, how you doing? How's the Eclectic Goat doing today? Good morning to you. Good morning to the US. Good morning to my US chums. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, it's currently 4:10 in the afternoon. goddamn time zones. Can you imagine if we were all actually on the same time? How mental that would be. Yeah, I think his Streamlabs has gone to shit because he keeps on trying to disable it. It just keeps on coming back. Just keeps on coming back all the time. You're right, Pete. How you doing? How you doing? What's Pete? Pete's Gambit at the minute. Okay. Steve watched Zap last night. Steel Leg made him go apeshit. Well, that's hardly surprising. Does that mean he qualifies for special help? Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. But yeah, if you can pop into his chat and say hello to him, he's a really nice bloke. And I'm actually doing a charity stream with him in November. So November the 2nd is the 24-hour charity stream for the Extra Life charity. So he got me involved in that. He set me up as co-captain as well, so I can invite people to come and assist. But he is a good lad. He's a good lad. Definitely worth checking out. Right, okay. Who else did I want to focus on? Dennis. Dennis is a little bit quiet at the minute, but he has been playing some New World. He has been playing Path of Exiles. Mostly gaming content, guys. And the other thing I'm going to start doing as well is throwing in random science-related, craft-related, car-related content creators. Because focusing solely on gaming is great, but our hobbies and our experiences are way, way vaster than just gaming alone. Static 2020 is just come in with the test. In fact, let's have a look at Static. There he is. Static's coming as Zelda. Who should we let? I'll tell you what. Let's set him up as. I don't want that link. That one. Weird, my yo was censored. Really? Why was your yo censored? It shouldn't be. I can't even see it static. I can see test. I don't see any other message coming through before then. There's definitely some fuckity going on. There's definitely some fuckity going on. Yeah, weird. It's definitely weird. John's in the house as well. Good to see you guys. Good to see you. Eclectic Goat. A beautiful sunny day here. How is everyone else doing? I've been working and slamming and so essentially for the last couple of days, dug up a load of soil, laid a load of stone. There's probably about 5 tons worth of stone down, and then a couple of ton of very fine granite dust on top of that, and then flatten it all out. So that's what I've been doing. So I've been using power tools outside. Kind of knackered now, but it's been very warm. It was supposed to be a thunderstorm today in the UK. Nope, it's been red hot, absolutely red hot. But my good friend Dennis, he's a Dutchie, and he lives in America. Believe it or not, he is living the dream. He's actually doing what I'm doing, which is leaving his home country and moving to America because it's the way forward. The UK has just gone absolute craziness. It's bonkers. I know America in areas is no too better, but at least you've got a chance. At least you've got a chance to right the wrongs of stupid government. Whereas in the UK, we just definitely haven't got that. You get put in jail, for memeing. You get put in jail for memes. How bad is that? It's shocking. Yeah, Dennis is a good lad. When did I first bump into Dennis? He must have been doing a World of Warcraft stream ages ago, and I just randomly jumped in, and I never left really. When it comes to me looking at content to watch during the day, for those that know, obviously as an IT consultant, I've got plenty of time during the day to watch content. So I'll have 2 or 3, 5, maybe 6 streams going at any one time. And the idea is obviously burn up hours for those guys, but also to get introduced myself and expand the network, which is lucky for me because it assists with my growth in terms of channel. And Dennis, just randomly, I found Dennis playing World of Warcraft. Greg, on the other hand, most of us found Greg via Mr. Porkchop, aka Old Man Greg, is definitely a gamer. Old Greg, definitely a gamer. He does like his games, but he's a regular during the day with Mr. Porkchop on a lot of his streams, and he's also a regular on the Wednesday Hump Day Chinwag. Currently 132 subscribers, and I'm sure I can't add any more to it because I'm subscribed on all my channels to him. But he is slowly getting there. He is slowly getting there. I mean, that's a quarter of a way through to monetization, essentially. His next milestone is going to be the 250, and then after that, it's going to be the Magic 500. Just need to get him streaming a little bit more often. He's now started to stream Minecraft, so always a good one. Yeah, he just needs to get the hours behind him now, and that's what we find with a lot of the small streamers and the small content creators that hit the 500s. They suddenly need to rush and start earning the hours. More like Old Man Gaming, yes, definitely. But John, how you doing, brother? Oh, God, I need coffee, meow. Mate, do you know what? I'm almost tempted. This cup of tea is dead, and I think it's actually from last night. Or early hours. No, I went to bed at like 11 o'clock last night, which is the earliest for me in ages, because I actually wiped out from doing all the work out in the yard. Rick, hello, brother. How you doing? But yes, it is weird static. 100%. Can't tell who is older, Greg or Bendover. I know the answer to that one. Definitely Ben. Ben beats Greg out by about 15 years. Greg is older than me by 10 years. Ben is the granddad of the group. Even though I am a granddad to plenty of grandkids, Bendover is definitely the granddaddy of the community, without a shadow of a doubt. Ah, Bacon Sonny! How you doing, darling? Bacon Sonny. Where were you, actually? Are you on my list? Yes, you are on my list to bring up on screen, actually. Bacon Sonny's a good egg. He's a good egg. Right, there's Greg. Let's bounce down. EO's approaching the thousands. And if you don't know who EO is, she's very, very sweet. She's an awesome gamer, has awesome attitude towards playing games. Pops in regularly to all our chats. And mostly focuses on survival horror games, which is obviously the oddity. But the other thing that it did, when she was playing Visage, and I got really hooked into watching EO playing Visage, she was shitting her pants. And I mean properly pooping them. And I was just engrossed at that point in time just to watch more. I think I actually met EO via DaVinci Gaming's chat, but it might have been Sucra Brew. It's one of the two. Either way, she's very entertaining. Very entertaining. Nice, lovely voice. Nice and clean. Nice and polite. Interacts with the community really well. Keeps on top of the chat. She's got a few nice things running in chat as well for her hiccups and her bits and bytes and interactivity. For me, I like my stream avatars in a minute. It's kind of absolutely amazing. Bacon Sani thought he can blow yourself up. I could do one better. Right, let's start a battle royale. You can all have a fight now. I'm going to have to change your avatar in a minute, because two of you are 21 from Nier Automata. Fight! Oh, Bacon Sarnie and Mike are having a fight in the corner. Looks like Mike's fucking up Bacon. Oh no, Bacon's out of here. Where's Tombi? Oh, Tombi's going to be dead. Someone else just died. I gotta love battle royales. Absolutely fantastic. But yeah, EO's a very good content creator to follow. Shmuda DJ passed his 1,000. He's past his 1,000. And we'll always shout out, Bacon are the winner. Oh, Rick's going to get a power up. Rick versus John. Who's going to win? Tombi Bot is coming in. Good old Deadpool. Oh, Rick's got like a bit of health, like a gnat's cock. Oh, it's Rick versus John. John just needs to hit him once. Wah-yah! And John wins. Congratulations, John. Bacon Sarnia. Oi, I'm a retired bouncer. I never go out first. I'm the last to leave. So you hit the ground and bounce right back up, do you? Oh, bless your heart, mate. I didn't know you were a bouncer. An interesting job for sure. An interesting job for sure. Right, Smoothie DJ. So, Smoothie DJ's main channel. Did I drop it in chat? No, I didn't. Right. Smoo. So I'm always going to shout out those that definitely I stream with. So, Smoothie DJ. You've got Smoo's gaming channel as well. It would help if I actually spell it right. Gaming with Smoo. So Smoo posts all of his gaming stuff across to his gaming channel after a little bit. 25 plus years at night, 20 years during the day as a PC technician. Interesting. Interesting spread. Do you know what? It almost sounds like you've got as interesting a spread of careers and jobs that I had. Because I bounced from armed forces, doing communications, electronic warfare, to mine disposal, to getting injured, to leaving the armed forces, joining the railway as a performance and training incident engineer. So whenever everything broke and fatalities and you name it, I went in, worked out what was going on. Then to leave the performance management stuff behind to be a business applications manager in rail still. And because I knew more than the engineers and the IT department put together, I got poached by my previous employer to look after enterprise asset management systems. And now solely doing dev work for asset management systems. So yeah, I work from home. It's nice, coding away. Get to watch. Yes, I can do that. I can do that. Where is he? There you are. There you go. Bacon Sarnie is the Wolverine. Sorry, Smooth, wasn't ignoring you. Had to give the husband his honey-do list for the day. Yeah, that's the other thing as well, the honey-do list. I've done mine today. I was desperate to do my honey-do list today. There's still shitloads to do, but at least we're halfway there. We're certainly halfway there. Right, okay. Horny Alf, as always. Horny's past his 500. So he's on his way to his 1,000. And myself, Smoother DJ, and Horny Alf are going to be definitely doing some Space Marines 2 at some point. Not today, because the timings don't quite allow for it. We're just finding that natural gap, so it's probably going to be next weekend. But we do play quite often Phasmophobia, quite often play some other games as well. And it's always funny playing Lethal Company because I end up dying fucking through some stupid shit all the time. And forever putting bloody... where is it? Shafted. Here we go. Let me see if I can turn the audio on this. This is a Tombi special. I mean, I can't say...
Oh, I got a coffee mug.
Hang on. Can I drop it? There you go.
Listen. Oh, It's the fact that you hear the bell hit my head. I was looking up. See, right, okay, so I didn't realise there was a hole there. In fairness, I didn't realise there was a hole there. I looked up to see where the elevator was. Unfortunately...
Oh, I got a coffee mug.
Hang on.
Me looking up...
Drop it, and there you go.
No!
Mate, it was fucking fantastic. It was absolutely fantastic. Bacon Sunny, I had no idea that I was even on your radar. I'd heard of you, but hear that I'd been shouted out on the stream was great. Now I'm here all the time. Mate, this is why I like the Sunday Spotlight. Because not just me going and finding people, but I also have people reach out to me over Twitter, reach out to me via Discord, and turn around and say, right, I started watching this really good content creator the other day. And it might be yourself, it might be Smooth the DJ, it might be the next Horny Alf. But it's fantastic. It is fantastic. I was never happier than when I was standing on a door making men twice my size behave like little boys when they realised that I could manhandle them like toys even though I was a midget. I'm pretty sure you're probably the same height as me. I'm only like 5'5", but I'm wide as fuck because I'm ex-Armed Forces rugby player. So I'm heavy as fuck as well. Which is great because my centre of gravity is really, really low. And it just pisses people off. But yes, indeed, Smooth the DJ, Clonk is the best sound in the game. Okay, RNG podcast. So I was on Carl's show last Friday, and honestly, it was absolutely fantastic. RNG podcast. So between playing games and podcasting, RNG Gaming Podcast is the link. Boof. I was on there on Friday, and we had a good conversation about basically my history, which a lot of people didn't realise I was ex-Armed Forces. Even though I do say it quite often on chat, but obviously a lot of people that were in Carl's chat, the crossover's not fully there. So there's quite a number of people were quite avidly listening, and to his credit, Carl actually said it was one of his top 5, and I'm well chuffed with that. Bacon Sarni's 5'8", so you still got 3 inches, even though you've shrunk, mate. Even though you've shrunk like half a foot, or a quarter of a foot. 5'11". I'm fucking tiny, mate. I am the epitome of the English hobbit. Hairy toes, tiny, likes food. Lemons, nice. I can cast a spell, groovy. Yanni, if anyone knows, a yarn witch. Good morning, loves. I'm ready to sub to some channels. And if you know anybody that needs watch hours, let me know. I need to poke DB, actually. Let me see if DB's streaming. I don't know why I'm going there. Deal breaker. Right, let's open deal breaker up in a new window. Because we'll drop Deal Breaker's link in as well anyway, because Deal Breaker's another good egg. I think Deal Breaker must be really close to his numbers. Really close to his numbers in terms of hours. So he's hit his subscription goal. So he's over the 500. But he definitely requires the hours there. So if anybody's got half an hour to spare where you want to just watch some Black Myth Wukong, Elden Ring, Grand Theft Auto. There's loads of different games he plays. He creates his stream. He creates his shorts. Massively appreciated if you pop in and see him. Yay! I can now co-opt the chat to talk about sheep and fibre. Yes, you can. Yarn. Bacon also played rugby. I was going to go in the Duke of Boots, but I decided against it, as I didn't want to end up leaving and working as a copper or in security, yeah. Whereas me, I started off obviously playing football when I was a child and played it very high standard county level. Joined the military at the age of 18 I never would have ever hit rugby, but it was only because it was the armed forces and it was something to do. So they turned around and said, right, well, if you play rugby for the armed forces, then you can get additional time off, you get more trips and stuff like that. It was a no-brainer. So that's what we did. Up until the point where we played some New Zealand ringers, and me being 5'5", 5 foot fuck all, may as well be, against 6'3" to 6'8" bloody Kiwis, I had no chance. Needless to say, my arm got folded in the wrong way. My spine had massive nerve damage. I still carried on playing for a little bit more, though, before I ended up passing out. But anyway, need we say more? Mirren, good to see you. Final Fantasy 14 later with Mirren and Smoother DJ. Yes, I am a small hobbit. But Dealbreaker is Dutchy. I've got a lot of time for Dealbreaker. He's a really good egg. I've known him for probably a little over a year now, and mostly through Mr. Porkchop's chat. And I've seen him grow over that year from not streaming, but nerd takes. With the $1.99 dib-dob donation, the Spotlight streams are awesome. Cheers, Tombi. Thank you very much indeed, sir. And the idea is, and that's ever so gracious of you, bro. That's ever so gracious. Nerd Takes is another one where I've seen go from not streaming at all to thinking about streaming to actually streaming quite regularly. And we'll have a look at Nerd Takes' channel in a second. But Dealbreaker definitely deserves the love. He's almost there in terms of the hours. So I wouldn't be surprised if he is monetized by the end of this week, which would be absolutely fantastic news if he is. Because I'll be straight in there. I try and support as many people as I can do. Certainly so a general rule of thumb, what Tombi tends to do is, because I'm quite fortunate and obviously got the monetization coming in, I just pour that straight back into other channels. So I'll sub to someone for like 6 months to help them get them started, and then drop subs off to then start super chatting and stuff like that, or drop in more memberships, gifted memberships. And I generally do that with most, because I find it's a nice way of getting them started for 6 months, and then from that point, just gifting memberships is the top up kind of thing. You can't help everybody, but we all help where we can do kind of thing. Paul Hadouken. Right, Paul. We had just hit 300 subs the other day. Paul makes his own music, and he also plays quite a few games. He's also got his second channel. Let me see if I can... The Company Boys. And I'm going to put the Company Boys in here. Company Boys. So he's got the two channels. He's got his main one, which you'll find he's on Beelzebub and his own channel. But the Company Boys is a combination of him, Insidious Briss, DJ Axis. Who else is normally in there? Static. Who else? DJ Axis. Melee Games was in this episode. I'm pretty sure there's... I think I've covered everybody. I think so. But either way, Company Boys, they do play... everything is multiplayer, co-op gaming, which is great, because sometimes, like myself, I play Final Fantasy, play MMOs, do some co-ops. Every now and again, I'll just play solo player games. But it's good to see the camaraderie between streamers and between different players, especially when they're playing games like freaking shit. Where is it? It's the game that me and Smooth are trying to play with Ornealf. Space Marine 2. There he is. So Space Marines 2, because it's so gory, it's so good, it's fantastic to watch. So, yeah, definitely pop in and give him a shout. Daramoof as well. Dara's main platform is Rumble. Can I point out that at this moment in time and in my life, I am not intending on monetizing my channel. I'm doing this for MH. Yep. a lot of that, so mental health reasons, retirement, autism, etc., etc. I got diagnosed with Asperger's high functioning less than 4 years ago, which kind of like told me a lot about myself. I fully understand the mental health aspect, and that's another reason why I play my games and talk to chat, because I use that as kind of like therapy in a way. Also, it was the reason why I got my Bernese Mountain Dog, because what I found is over the course of from being injured in 2007, Bacon, up until now, what I found is my health was deteriorating slowly over the years, and I was just slowly becoming more and more introverted. I mean, I'm fairly introverted anyway. I don't really put myself in a position of being in crowds. I can't do crowds. Never been able to do crowds. But with getting Poppy, Poppy allowed me to get out of the house more and obviously go for the walks and stuff like that. I'd rather go for the walks. Yanni, the eclectic goat, love it. Ooh, yep. Gotta keep getting fluffy through the winter. I got a lot less injuries on the doors despite getting stabbed, shot at, twice hit in the face with cricket. Oh, fucking Jesus. But that cricket bat made you prettier, 100%. Yeah, it's always a risky career when you're working in security. And in security in any shape or form, it's always hats off to those people who do it. Eclectic glow, fucking Jesus Christ! I keep on putting L's in everything. Eclectic Gort. Tombi, I'm always in awe of people who have these giant jumps and stubs. I'm stuck in the 90s for ages, and Dark Hour, who I edit for, went from 3K to 10 in 2 months. Do you know what? Goat. If it's a combination of Dark Hour or Devilish Doyle, I don't know how they do it. I literally don't know how they do it. Because every week I was looking at Devilish and he had jumped another 1,000. I'm like, holy shit. And it felt like I took a long time to get up to the 1,000. And it generally, yeah, I could say a year to get up to the 1,000 is actually pretty quick. Now, the algorithm runs against me, and it goes the same for any content creator that's out there. If you're solely doing live content, the algorithm is not going to promote you because that's not how YouTube's business model works in terms of its ads and things like that, in terms of its promotion to other channels. So if you're solely looking at the live side, you're going to gimp yourself. But they don't do many outside of the live. And I'm like, crazy. I wish I could have half the growth, but fair play. Hats off to them. Hats off to them. They are awesome to watch. And I think I'm actually going on Dark Hours at some point. He did ask me for something in September, but I think it's going to be in October, maybe a little bit later in the year. But Dark Hour I met via Lance, Outcast Creatives, because he did a Christmas quiz last year. And I was the leader of one team, and I think Dark Hour was the leader on the other team. And so, yeah, it's interesting how you end up meeting people, especially within in the community. DB, good question. How many hours do you need? Yes, Bacon, I'm finding the animals are the best emotional support knobheads that you could ever have. So I'm actually just about to get another Bernese Mountain Dog. She's due in 15 days, thereabouts. Yeah. And that's what I like to make sure, that irrespective of how the streamer is, it's all about the community and each other. I mean, we look after each other, we keep tabs on each other. It's very noticeable. And Error 404 is one of the most noticeable ones. Error 404 dropped off the planet And it's like, we all noticed it straight away. It's like, Error 404 hasn't been in chat for quite some time. I hope he's all right. We all try sending messages, no response. And it just so happens that he was having PC issues and loads of other stuff in between, but it was a good 3 months, 4 months, and it's like, you start getting a little bit worried. But it is good to look after each other and just keep on talking. Keep on talking. John as well. That's why I'm focused on my Discord and not just doing YouTube as extra avenue of creativity. And John, feel free. Did you post a link to your Discord, mate? If you want to drop your Discord link, John, I'll post it on screen, brother. Deal breaker, 182 hours to go. There we go. So that's the challenge, guys. If we can get that 182 hours, that would be fantastic. That would be fantastic. John, post your Discord link, brother. Mike, it's all I got. Can't afford a PC. Went with PlayStation 5 because I've got many games and saves. Yeah, sometimes when it comes to your entertainment or anything, you just got to take it where you can get it, and it doesn't mean you're any less or any more fortunate, or any less fortunate. You just got to take what you can get and look towards making the most of what it is. I mean, at any time this PC can go fucking fold itself. Can I fix it? Yes. Will it be expensive? Yes. But ultimately, it's what I stream it. Sadly, I've got a PlayStation 5 up there, and I've played 2 games on the fucking thing. Spent an arm and a leg on a PlayStation 5 just to play Final Fantasy 16, essentially. And it's a fucking waste. I should have just waited for Steam. John, thank you. The Fellowship Fringe Society join us in Discord at the gg.g7 link. The Fellowship Network 2.0 is takeover. Yeah, definitely pop across there. If you are a content creator or a streamer, definitely 100% pop into there because you'll find other like-minded individuals. You'll also find the chat there and the community there as well. But you'll find other people to chat and discuss things with. Yeah, Smoothie DJ 182, so that's little less than 9 days worth. Sometimes what I end up doing, Smooth, to help streamers is I'll start a playlist going on one of the other servers that I run and just leave it running. So for streamers and creators, always make sure that you're putting your playlists in. I generally put a gaming playlist together. Each individual game I will have as a separate playlist, but I'll have them scheduled in 2 or 3. Helps with people wanting to find content. So if someone says, give me all the Grand Theft Auto streams that a content creator does, it's easy to find. Give me something that, say, Grand Theft Auto is one thing. Maybe they just want to see Grand Theft Auto 5. That's another playlist. But it gives them the option. Yep. Great. Graters. Get supported. Yes, creators. Creators. Definitely. I'm a professional reply guy. Right, okay, so Daramuth. I'll post his, so Dara's YouTube. And then Dara's Rumble. Now, I've popped onto Daramuth's chat a couple of times. He is a good lad. He's trying to do the same things I'm doing, but in a completely different way. So he's trying to keep the conversations going, making sure that the conversation between streamers, between individuals, is getting out there, being recognized. And he's trying to pull those together. He runs a community on Twitter as well. And he's had quite a lot of the community on his channel. So whether it's myself, whether it's Jack Tarlad, whether it's Yanni, whether it's Alpha Omega, whether it's Panda Sub, if you go through and have a look at his Dara chats, he's had such a wide spectrum of people. I think he's over 100 different streamers and creators that have joined him on streams, and they're all fascinating individuals. And he's keeping that level of communication networking going with all of them, and it's great to see. It is really, really good to see. Really, really good to see. Right, you guys are too silent. I'm going to have to make you all fight. Battle Royale! Have a fight. Okay, so I was going to drop down into BLZ Hub. So I've popped onto BLZ Hub a couple of times now. And as you notice, every time I go scanning, I just add new people to my list. So BLZ Hub. Now I joined their pub podcast 8 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday, which is the first time I've ever really jumped on an American stream that's actually been appropriately timed for the UK. It's like midnight when the guys in Devil are streaming. And so you'll find some recognizable faces. Let me just skip into this one. So you've got Samael, you've got Paul Hadouken, you've got Devil Made Me Do It, you've got Tiny Fierce, Shocker Zulu. Who else have we got? Let's grab that. Vagabonds in there and Cell Shade. It's like fantastic, but criminally undersubscribed. I mean, 258 subscribers, doing this podcast, doing gaming, doing TV related content. The only thing that's stopping these guys and girls from growing. Did I win? Ha! Lol. I didn't cheat. I didn't cheat. There's no cheats. There's definitely no cheats. But yeah, so these girls and guys that are in these channels, what I generally do, especially if I jump into a channel and jump onto someone's podcast, obviously I take the time out to then look at each of the panelists, then go have a look at some of their content, and then go sub to them if the content's what I would deem as Tombi interesting kind of thing. And it's something that we should all be doing. I mean, how many times have we looked at a podcast and there's like 9 or 10 people on it? And we might be subscribed to 1 or 2. And it's like, well, clearly you're watching that content. You're having a good time. You're enjoying it. Some people might have a bit of a fucking bold take every now and again. I mean, I certainly have some bold takes and have some stupid takes, but generally I am pretty based. Yeah, pub starts midnight for me. Super fun show, Static says. He also does get ranked, which is one of the best shows on YouTube. Yep, 100%. And that's why shouting out content creators like this is the right way to go. Did I pop his link in chat? I'm sure I did. Ah, fuck it, I'll just do it again. Let's put it in there again. Because I'm blind as fuck at times. But yeah. Salt of the Earth, really good dude. And the good thing I like about the pub is everyone comes up with a topic or 2 topics. And you take it in turns to go through those topics. You have a good chinwag. It is time at the bar. Bacon Sunny is still amazed. People watch him play games. I'm an absolute nightmare, loud autistic knobber. Doesn't matter. You're providing entertainment. How that I'm surprised I'm not swearing more. Because anybody that's watched me on normal streams, where it's Final Fantasy or World of Warcraft, and certainly any stream where Steel Leg is, you will hear the expletives constantly. Constantly. I even abuse the wife. Verbally. In-game. Not in real life. She's too sweet for that. Plus, in fact, I might shout her to make me a cup of tea. Might be a good idea. Might be a good idea. I'm surprised she's not actually in chat. She'll probably come in a second saying, I'm listening, you bastard. And then I'll say, fuck off and make me a cup of tea. Yeah, Mike actually got bitched at on his own stream for swearing. I'm like, fucking, you should just turn around to him and say, stop being so uptight. Adults swear. It's part of my language. I'm never going to stop swearing. I do try and control the swearing when there's children about, obviously. Yeah, she does abuse me back, Yanni. Definitely does abuse me back. I do try and curb the swearing when the children are about, obviously. But every now and again, shit just slips out. Quite literally, prairie dogs, and it's everywhere. Nah, mate. It's all good. All good. Right, okay, Beelzebub. Right, let's go back to my list. Bacon Sally. Yes. I never use a 4-letter word, not when a stream of 8-letter really good swear words will do. Exactly. And there is art to streaming these words together as well, Bacon. That is where the glory comes from, certainly as I find the English language, especially Brits. We can string a lot of words together and it just sounds like liquid gold. And the Americans are like, we only understood 3 of those swear words, but we think you just insulted us. And we're just laughing. Because Americans are just special. Americans are special. Right, Bacon Sally. I love bacon. I do. Not in a homo way, but if I could live on one food for the rest of my life, it would just definitely be bacon sandwiches. Question though, bacon, red tomato sauce or brown sauce? I have tomato sauce on mine. The wife has brown sauce. That's how you know 2 people are supposed to be together. I have the red sauce, she has the brown. She likes brown meat. I also need to get a hat with my name on it. I'm kind of jealous. I am kind of jealous at you having a hat with bacon on it. I don't know where my other hat's gone, actually. I think it might be downstairs. Because it has got a patch on the front of it. But yeah, Bacon's a good lad. I like the energy. And I also like the fact that you don't take yourself too seriously, Bacon. Because there's too many people on YouTube, too many streamers on Twitch that definitely take themselves too seriously. Bacon lives a dream.
Okay, I've got cover up main building now.
Anybody in the building yet?
Well, I've got covered position up main building anyway, so...
Good comms. Flanking, protecting the teammates. Ready to slot a motherfucker in the face.
I can see it as,
Let's get some action going. What are you playing?
We're alright. But don't click it without saying no, because then I've got no idea what you're doing. So, when you click it, say I'm clicking here for a reason. Otherwise, it's
I bought those online. It's just military embroidered tag from a
quick
popular
clicky bit. There's not
proper
what he's
supplier.
doing.
Nice.
I ain't got a clue.
Yanni, Tombi, I'd make you a hat with your name on it, but my material of choice velcros to your head. This is also true.
Up there, yeah.
Right, okay, so Yanni's in chat, and I will populate, I will bring up Pine and Cauldron in a minute. So Yanni actually knitted this hat for me, and it is one of my favourite hats. Obviously, because it's yellow. Because yellow is one of my favourite colours. And it's got Tombi's favourite phrase on it. Fuck your face. Yeah. Fuck your face. Let's go full screen. Fuck it. I mean, look at that. That's beautiful. It turned up in a post, and I'm like, that's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. Fuck your face. But you are correct. Especially now, because my hair's really short, this will just stick to my head like Velcro. I can't wait to wear it in the winter. I'm going to go across the field. Stay. I'm going to go across the field with the dogs. Because I'll have both dogs at that point. I'll have both dogs at that point. And I like putting it just there. Because I can see it on stream. As a reminder to everybody. That every now and again. We should just fuck our own faces. Alright, let's get it in the right place. There we go. Fuck your face. It's a mic cozy. It's a microphone cozy. It's the way ahead. In fact, seeing as we're discussing Pine and Cauldron, pineandcauldron.com. Pine and Cauldron for yarns and willy warmers. Yeah, so Yarn Witch that's currently in chat, Yarny, currently in chat. This is her website. This is her business. She's fucking awesome. So I try and do as much as I can do in terms of promoting Yarny's business, and it wouldn't matter whether it was Yarny's business or anybody else's business that's in chat. I'll go out my way to shout them out. Now, I've actually purchased some of the yarns for the wife, and some of the colours are absolutely fucking amazing. The wife loves the English Ivy, loves the combination of the reds, the purples, the blues. Oh, it's just beautiful, beautiful. Artisan yarns, great for Christmases, birthdays, Easters, all of that good stuff, whether your auntie's into crocheting, knitting, whether your boyfriend is, really doesn't matter. Seriously consider popping across to pineandcauldron.com. And is the discount still on, Yanni? Just let me know. Keith, how you doing, Keith? Stopping by to hit the like button or like. Yes. How you doing, Keith? It's good to see you. It's good to see you. Yeah, so Pine and Cauldron, I'll just wait and see if the discount's still available. And then we'll post that into chat as well. But definitely pop in, have a read. So owner and driver behind Pine and Cauldron. I share my life with the husband. Sadly, the two feline companions are no longer with Yarny and the husband, which is an absolute shame. But being a nature enthusiast, I find solace in the great outdoors here in the Pacific Northwest and the serene beauty of its forests. Along with my love for the natural world, I also hold a fascination for the mysterious, the spooky, and the magical. Halloween reigns as my favourite holiday, and bearing in mind we are coming into Halloween very, very quickly, I often find inspiration in my favourite book, Dracula. At Pine and Cauldron, I'm here to share my love of yarn, nature's beauty, and a sprinkle of enchantment with every skein I create. I thank you dearly for taking time to be part of this magical fibre journey with me. Let's knit, crochet, and craft our enchanted stories together. Yes. I'm also going to pop this in. Yeah, as soon as I saw it, I was like, bollocks. I wish I hadn't done it. But unfortunately, Tombi's too stupid to fucking look ahead. Yarny live. So I'm looking forward to seeing what Yarny comes up with in terms of a channel. She's got plans. She's definitely got plans. So please do pop in pineandcauldron.com, pop into her website. Heretical Nerd, Pete, brother from another mother. Pete also, I believe, needs the hours in order for his monetization, because he's hit the subscribers. He's definitely hit the subscribers. There we go. There's Pete's link. So he's at 542, so he's halfway to his 1,000. But it's just the hours now. Helldivers 2. We actually have to get back to playing some games on the weekend. Myself and Pete often used to play Mech Warriors 5. So we need to get back to it. But he did just recently drop a Agatha All Along. The future of MCU is not Deadpool and Wolverine. Currently on 1.2k views. Yep, Keith, 100%. Like number 19, see you down the road at the Outcast Creators. Be well. Likewise to yourself, brother. Likewise to yourself. Definitely. Yep, they are indeed. So yeah, 1.2k views. Now this is where me personally, as a content creator, as a streamer, this is where I make a mistake because I don't do any long form content. And the problem is because I'm streaming every day, I'm finding I don't have any time to actually create some of that long form content. So at some point, I'm going to have to make the conscious decision to knock a day off streaming to make some long form videos and some long form stuff. And I think it's probably going to end up being, say, a Monday as kind of like work during a day job in the evening, spend some time, create some content, upload it for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then just stream the other days. So that's the idea. But Pete's a good egg. Definitely needs those subs. I see some people have subbed to him as well. Abomination AJ. Almost at his 1,000. I thought that was one of the cats coming in. Abomination AJ. Bacon, I'm just not into doing videos. I just like the interaction of live streams. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that at all. I mean, I prefer doing exactly the same, but I know that if I want more people to watch, then I've got to hook more people in a different way. And the only way for me to do that is probably create 2 or 3 long form videos a week. But we're still growing. So people are still watching, and even if there was only 2 or 3 people, it really wouldn't matter to me because I like to play games, and why not share the streams with people at the same time? I'd be playing games anyway because for my own mental health. I'd go absolute wibble wobble if I didn't. American Ninja, this community is the best on the internet. Oh, bless your heart. No, it's good to see you there. And the other thing as well is that obviously I'm streaming currently YouTube, Rumble, Kick, and Twitter. I'm taking a month break from Twitch because I need to reset some of the stats. At the minute, the ratio is wrong on Twitch. Because I stream so many hours across there, and there's only a few people watching, the ratio is heavily skewed in too many hours and not enough subs. So I've stopped streaming on Twitch temporarily to let that fall off. So then I can then do 1 or 2 streams a week, not 7 or more. 1 or 2 streams a week and have people watch those and get up to that 5 people watching per average. And then once I've got the 5 on average and I can get up to the 10, then it's the growth from there. I'm an advocate for streaming on as many platforms as you can do. I stream on all of them, and twice to YouTube. Once in a vertical, once in the horizontal that you're currently watching. And the vertical was perfect for mobile phone. Darren, good to see you, brother. It was really good to see you. So Abomination AJ, have I got his cup upstairs? Fuck, no, it's downstairs. I like to support streamers in any way I can. And because I know certain streamers have got their own Teespring stores or their own merchandise, anytime I find a streamer that does a cup, because I love my cups of tea. I mean, as you can tell, boobies! That cup of tea. Or that cup. Ready for Halloween. Ready for Halloween, guys. I like my cups of tea. And because I like my cups and my tea, well, technically I drink coffee as well, just not as often. I noticed that AJ had mugs. So why not get a mug? It's another way of me helping a content creator. Destiny's Bears. Now, this is a shameless plug. Plug for the wife. So the wife is starting up her own channel. She's at 37 subscribers. She's posting her it's mostly going to be animal training, dog grooming, breeding, cats, other animals, and then a sprinkle of gaming in between. So you'll find certainly images of our cats having a bit of a fight. I've got hiccups now. Fucking Jesus. Is there an avatar? Yes. Let's give you the... You'll like this one. No, do you know what? I'm going to put you as... It's still kind of cute, but you've got bobs now. You just might not be able to see them. Yarn Witch is now Lara Croft. Tomb Raider. Yeah, so Destiny's Bears is the wife's account. She's slowly going to be doing her streaming. She's up to 3 screens now, guys. I actually set up all of the additional stuff yesterday. So pop in and see. No! You'll see him regularly playing games or on the GTA. But he's a good chap. He's a good chap. Booty stream, 100%. I mean, how can you resist? How can you resist subscribing to someone who calls it booty stream? So he's playing Alec Baldwin, so we've got Nerd Slap and James, the Norman Conquest. James, who I met at the Friday night tight meetup in London, and was the first person ever, and I found it fucking surprising, who recognized me and said, Tombi! I'm like, I don't know who you are. And he turned around and said, it's me, James Norman from chat. I knew that, obviously I knew James Norman from chat, but then you put a face to the name and it's like, holy fuck. It's the fact that you just picked me out of a crowd and said hello. Jack Tarlad did it as well. Ah, yes. Nagano, really good chap. Company boys were done. Green-haired, anti-liberal. Just over the 500. Definitely need the hours behind her. But gal I've got a lot of time for. Ex-military and awesome content creator. Bumped into her quite often through Horny Alf streams or Beelzehub, or playing fantasy football. I can't remember what the name of the fucking doodah is now. Shit. Fuck a monkey, I can't remember. Crikey. Apparently, I got told off for... So, they were missing one player for their Final Fantasy, their Football Fantasy League. So they just asked me randomly. I have no idea about NFL. But the good thing is that I learned pretty quickly. Apparently, I'm doing quite well in it. They all think I'm a fucking ringer. I think I've just won that one as well. So matchup wise. Yeah, so my team is called the Posh T Wankers. Where's the leagues? Where's the leagues? Watch how much I destroyed someone. She drafts 3 quarterbacks in her fantasy team as well. Look at that. Yeah, static. I had no idea about it, but I'm learning quite a lot. I'm learning quite a lot about it. Gal. Oh, it makes me laugh. And Dermy. Dermy wormy. Dermy's just getting shit on, which is great. Which is actually fantastic. Ah, dear. It's good fun. I mean, I'm certainly learning. Right, but Gal, please pop across to Gal and say hello. King Kiso. Queso. The cheese. The king. Let's call it the king. We'll do another, probably another 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna have to call it so I can sort out some dinner. So let's rattle through. King Queso's just gone past his 2K. Todd plays games, so Todd's awesome as well. Todd also plays with Mark GFL, and Mark GFL is a really good content creator. Bigger on Twitch. I mean, he's like 44k subs, but Todd plays with Mark quite often. Let's go down. Let's go down. Let's go down. Mostly we're going to be popping onto smaller streamers. Right, Pure, good friend of the channel. Tombi, you didn't see what hat I wore when streaming the Outlast Trials last night. Please show everyone if you can. Yes, I will do. 100%. Definitely. So, Pure Gamer, both Pure and Cheese came across, and it was Rick that pointed me in the direction of Cheese. And they've actually migrated most of their live gaming across to Twitch now. So they're going really, really strong with Twitch as their primary platform, and then just uploading videos to YouTube later. So let me get the killer cheese as well. Seeing as we're doing one, we might as well do the other. The killer cheese. Let me see if Killer Cheese has put his Twitter. Yes, he's put his Twitch. Nice. So let me drop that in as well, guys.
Hey, how are you doing? Everything all right?
But I love their energy. Absolutely love their energy. And Cheese, when he gets scared, is just so fucking funny. He's so fucking funny. Jump scare 1 million. Start watching.
3, 6, 5, 4. 3, 6 knives, 5, 4. Yeah. Ah. Yeah, let me in then. Oh my god!
That fucking got me, wankers.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Fucking hell, bastard got me as well. I'm like, fucking shit. Fucking Jesus. Killer Cheese, I fucking love him. I love his content. Really good energy. Shits his pants all the time. And it's something that I want to do in October, so there's going to be quite a lot of shit the bed streams in October. Just because it's October. Why not play something spooky? Play something spooky. So that's Killer Cheese. Right, let's do another couple, and then we'll hoof it off. Grumpy Old Gamer as well. Approaching his 500. And it was actually Grumpy that had the stream avatars that I was like, how the fuck does that work? So quite often you'll see me bounce around the different channels because I'm also learning what other people
it's like
are
on my
doing.
map. I can tell you.
And that's what we
exactly
should all
where
be
it's
doing
at,
as
but-
content creators and streamers.
Which one?
So I noticed he had
That's right, every
the
map's
stream
different.
avatars down the bottom. And I thought, fuck it, that's a brilliant way to interact.
I asked what part of dog.
Brilliant way to interact with people. Yep, so he is approaching his 500. So that would be good. He has been streaming a lot longer as well. So one of the things I always generally tend to look at whenever I'm looking at a new streamer or looking at any content creators is how many subs they've got versus how many videos they've got. And if it's kind of like at 500 subs, I say 500 videos. Get 1 sub per video, perfect. That's quite a nice growth rate. When you see someone at 400 and they've got twice as many, they're not being seen enough, in my view. So that's the time where this spotlight comes into its own, because we can easily put some more subscribers behind these guys back, get them up to the 500. Because that 500 is a hell of an achievement. And it doesn't matter whether it's for monetization or anything. The 500 is a sizable chunk of people that are subscribed, taking it at the time of the day, subscribe to you. And even if you get 20, 30 people watching you on a stream, it doesn't matter. That 500 is a number which is etched into any content creators or streamers' goals, as far as I'm concerned. Because as soon as you hit 500, then it's 1,000. When you hit the 1,000, it's then 2,500. Then it's 5,000. Then it's 10,000. And it then all escalates. Ah, Yanni, bitch, make me a cuppa. The wife hasn't. Okay, where are we going? Where are we going next? Samael. Like I say, bumped into Samael on a number of channels. Screaming into the void. Definitely worthwhile watching. GTA. On their way to 1,000. Podcasts and game-related, TV-related stuff and film. So make sure you pop in and see those as well. Let's do. Right, let's have a quick look over on Kick at some of the usual suspects. Shocker Zulu's almost at 75. Savage Talks almost at 500. Nomi almost at 200. Yeah, Shock needs just one more follower. Just one more follower for Shocker Zulu, and that's monetization. So, guys, you know what to do. You know what to do. And Dreaming Tabitha, she's heading towards 200 as well. Mike, let's pull yours in as well, brother. Can't forget, fucking hell. I normally make it a point to promote any of the streamers that jump into chat as well. Mike, I forgot to do you, my friend. Let's also do John's. I missed out Mike's. 2 seconds. John first. There's John's. Let's go back to Mike. Eclectic Goat asks, Tommy, do you think streaming on your channel is really vital to building channels or just gaming channels? Good question, well asked. Looking at the analytics, if I was to base it off the analytics alone, the way for me to... So I'm slowly growing, but that growth is purely off the networking and jumping onto other people's streams at the minute. So that's me being invited on someone else's stream, being introduced into a new network. A lot of that is live streaming content, and it could be talking TV, film, gaming. But that's where majority of my subscribers are coming from currently. Now, in order to kind of like take advantage of the algorithm, I've got to be putting out, by my reckoning, I've got to be putting out 3 long-form videos of between 15 and 30 minutes a week in order to see the additional pull-in from the videos on demand watchers. And as soon as you get the video in demand watchers hooking in, then they start looking at your live stuff as well. So it's kind of like chicken and egg scenario. You need to have that long-form content there. I'm going to be moving, or not so much moving, I'm going to be doing quite a lot of other stuff other than just gaming anyway. Because anybody that knows me, I like my music, I like my films, I like my TV, I do like my gaming, I like my coding, I like my 3D printing, I like my hobby crafts. There's a lot of different things that I believe I could probably put out there as content, not just gaming, so. Not just gaming. Yeah, let me pull it up, mate. Let's do that as the last one. Let's do that as the last one for now. She hasn't got it. She hasn't got it linked. Know Me Without You plays. She needs to add it on her channels list. What? All right, 2 seconds, Smith. Yeah, I wonder. Weird. So let's get this one done. There's so much research in my videos, I can't get more than 1 video a month done at this point. I do try to get a stream a week, though. Get on a stream a week. I'm gonna need to see your availability as well. The other thing as well, guys, take this as an opportunity that on the Wednesday I do the Hump Day Chinwag with the guys. That I'm more than happy to have streamers and content creators on. The time though is UK times 2000, which means it's 3 o'clock in US. Slightly early for some. The Sunday streams, at any point in time, any of the streamers, any of the content creators can just join me on Discord. Just jump into Discord, and I'll make sure I jump in there as well, and just come and join me on this, and then just have a chinwag. And you're more than welcome to jump in at any point in time, Eclectic. Just come and jump in. But I'll reach out with you with regards to the Hump Day Chinwag, because it's always a good opportunity to meet new people. Right, let's do... in fact, I'll do one more person after this. So there's... Fucking hell, how have I managed to do 2 people in one bloody message? What a muppet. Right, there's Nomi. And Mike's we'd already done anyway. I want to go and see my good friend, American Ninja. 320. 320. Yeah, we have. Actually, you've just reminded me. You've just remembered me. You remembered me? Reminded me. Farmer time. I'll send you a link. 2 weeks' time. Okay. Come and join the stream in 2 weeks' time. Very good reason. I'll send you a message. Right, so getting close to the 500. Yep, 320 followers currently. Lots of gaming content. Definitely one who supports this channel and more. American Ninja also helped provide me with a list of a lot of streamers over on the Kick side. And without kind of like help like that to make me aware of some of the other platforms and some of the other content creators is actually quite difficult to go out and find people, which is why you'll see me on Twitter saying, I'm going to be doing the spotlight. If you're a small content creator or a small streamer, leave your details below kind of thing, and we'll jump into your channels. American Ninja did that for me for Kick and supplied me an awesome list of people. Right, I'm going to foxtrot Oscar. I need to go sort some food out for the wife, but I also need to speak to Lance at the Outcast Creatives with regards to his technical issue. But as always, have a look through the list of streamers and content creators we've gone through today. And if anybody's doing any form of streams that you think quite interesting, feel free to subscribe and reach out to them. If you also find yourself a streamer or content creator that might not be as recognized as they should be, feel free to DM me on Twitter, DM me in Discord, send me an email. Details are in the description on YouTube and stuff. Please make them known to me and I'll gladly shout them out. And until next time, chat, you've been amazing. Thank you as always. Who are we going to send you on to? And Nerd Takes, thank you as well for the $1.99 dibdob dollary dildos. Alright, who is streaming at the minute? Who is streaming? Biggles, Geeks and Gamers, Beacons of Nick, Floristic, Major Zap, Pop Culture Mechanic. Right, I'm going to send you across to... Let's go teabag Major Zap today. Let's go teabag Major Zap. Guys, it's been emotional. Look after yourselves. And remember to obviously hit the old like, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I'll see you in a bit. Final Fantasy XIV in a couple of hours. Bye for now.